Good news to the nation. We've got the power of the Holy, 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 Holy Ghost. Yeah. This is how we win. Bring down the walls of Jericho. Everywhere we go, the gospel goes. Everywhere we go, the gospel goes. This is how we win. Bring down the walls of Jericho. Everywhere we go, the gospel goes. Everywhere we go, bring down the angels. There is joy in the city. Good news to the nation. The power of the Holy, 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 Holy. Say we dance with the angels. There is joy in the city. Good news to the nation. We've got the power of the Holy, 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 Holy Lord. Come on, are you ready? I got you. 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 Say, I got you. I got you. It means dance. I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. In spite of the pain, I got you.
Welcome, guys. So good to see all of you. I can see blessings, nice music here. Awesome.
This is how we dance
Oh yeah, now.
from Zion.
So happy to see you guys. Great. Good evening.
We win in Zion.
Dr. Precious is giving me my
This is how we
fire energy.
we rise in Zion. When
And I say, okay, great. Great to see all of you.
liberty of Zion.
We start at exactly 8:05.
It was not the dream.
In the words of Pastor Jerry, share the fire, share the glory, share the joy.
If we all are live,
Opaka Nure.
dancing, we dancing.
Yes, yes, yes. Good evening, Michael Peter.
We say,
We say, I got you.
when we see a mountain, we shout, Agario. We laugh in the Holy Ghost. We jump in the Holy Ghost. Agario, Agario. Agario, Agario, Agario. Agario, dance in the Holy Ghost. In the Holy Ghost. Stop crying. Stop complaining. Your victory is here. With joy, this is how we rise. We shout Agario. You've been crying and nothing changed. You've been crying and nothing changed. I show you a more excellent way. Dance in front of the wall of Jericho. The wall is coming down. Agario.
All right, a very good evening to each and every one of you. How are we doing? How are we doing today? If you can hear me, just put it in the chat box and say I can hear you. So yes, good evening, Deborah. Let's have it. Let's have it. Yes, I can see the energy is really high. Good evening. Can you guys hear me? Let me, if you can hear me, just say I can hear you. All right, fantastic. Fantastic. All right. We are going to get straight into it. Uh-uh. See, my boss is on the call. Oh. My boss is on the call. Good evening, sir. Very loyal to your government. Hello, Erica. Good evening. Yeah, I love the energy in the room tonight. But before I start, I would want us to also hear the voice of my co-host, Mr. Simon Olapade. Yeah, Mr. Simon, if you can hear me, please just unmute your mic and greet the house.
Yes, I can hear you. Good evening, everyone. I'm so excited to be here. This thing can be very, very interactive. I would have said, let's draw some fire emoji. But anyway, I think it's still possible.
Yeah,
So if
yeah.
you're excited to be here, just drop some fire emoji in the live chat.
Fantastic.
All right.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
All right, can we see the fire emoji? Can we see the fire emoji on the live chat? Yay! Bring it on, guys. Bring it on, bring it on. Daniel says Simon the ads maestro. Bring it on, bring it on. Damilola Akintayo. Oh my God! Like I can see the entire place is on fire. The entire place is on fire. So without further ado, we're just going to dive straight into conversation because I know you guys can't wait. You're super excited. Please, one of the things I would want you to do right now, just get a writing material. Like, get a writing material because the value I'll be sharing is something that you want to start acting on as soon as possible. You want to start acting on it as soon as possible. As a way of introduction, my name is Carlos Mabeze, right? Maybe I should share my screen first and see if you guys can see my screen. Um, Share my screen. And can you see my screen? Hello, Daniel. Please, if you can see my screen, just let me know. Just type, I can see your screen. Guys, how would you want to learn? Fantastic. How would you want to learn how to prompt better than 99% of people using AI? Thank you. Thank you, guys. How would you want to prompt better than 99% of people using AI globally? Globally, that is exactly what I want to show you this evening. My name is Carlos Wabizi, and I'm a productivity thought leader, a business growth strategist, and an AI positioning strategist. So I'm just going to give you a little bit of background as to where I'm coming from before AI. So in the past, I've worked as a business manager. I've worked as a key opinion leader, more like an ambassador for international blockchain companies like Bybit, Zumex, Whalefin. So if you play in the crypto space, these are some popular exchanges. Worked with them as um, I worked with Bybit as a key opinion leader, and then at some point with Zumex worked as a senior KOL. And with my team and I were able to generate millions of dollars in trading volume for these exchanges together, right? I've also trained more than 5,000 persons in different industries across business, personal development, digital marketing, blockchain, and leadership. Right now, I am on a mission. I am on a mission to empower 1 billion Africans with my unique insights on productivity for business, career, and personal success. Now, the other day I was doing a research, and we have about 1.5 billion Africans, 1.5 billion Africans, and statistics shows that about 60% are below 30. 60% are below 30. And if you do the calculation, you see 60% is around a billion. So I have a goal, a desire, a drive to impact 1 billion Africans. So these are young people with unique insights on productivity for business, career, and personal success. Now, why is the subject of productivity this important? Why am I passionate about this conversation on productivity and leadership? Now, over the years in my study and research, I've discovered that one of the reasons why Africa is still where it is not because we don't have the resources. In fact, Africa is blessed with the most natural resource than any other continent. In fact, you can put in 2 or 3 continents together and they don't have as much natural resource as we have here in Africa. And number two, Africans are not dull. Africans are smart. In fact, Africans are one of the smartest species of humans on the earth. And that is why when you travel across the world, you will find Africans doing big things in different industries, from medicine to real estate to oil and gas across the world. So when it comes to human resource, we have it. When it comes to natural resource, we have it. And God has also blessed us with good weather. In Africa, we don't have things like tsunami, we don't have things like earthquakes. We have beautiful environments that can develop our, the that can develop our socio-economic landscape. And now the question is, why are we not productive? With all the resources we have, why are we poor as a continent? With the resources we have, with the brains we have, with the numbers we have, why? Why? And the answer to that question is resourcefulness. The answer to that question is resourcefulness. So you see that the fact that you have resources does not mean you produce without resource. Without resource, you need resourcefulness to be able to produce. And what is resourcefulness? Resourcefulness is productivity, the ability to use what you have to get what you want, the mindset to believe that what you want is a product of what you have, using what you have, using less to make more. The idea of using the oil in your house and transferring it into a jar of oil and selling it, that's resourcefulness. So without the jar, without borrowing the vessels and putting in the oil in the vessel, the oil will still be in the house and those children will be sold to slavery. That is exactly what's happening in Africa, where our crude oil is being sold raw, it's not being processed. Why? Because of a lack of resourcefulness. And that's where the concept of productivity comes in. You see, and to tie all of that to AI, I'm sure you'll be wondering how does this conversation, boil down to AI. You see, I love to talk about the concept of leverage because you can't talk about productivity without talking about leverage. You cannot talk about productivity without talking about the concept of leverage. And the concept of leverage comes from lever. Lever. So if you did basic physics, they tell you that a lever is anything at all that can make output greater than input. So that lever is like a multiplier. So a lever is like a multiplier. Okay, so it's that you have little, but then when you add leverage to it, produces more. And that is one thing Africa lacks: leverage, the ability to use leverage to produce with the resources we have. And so we want to now sell our natural resource to people who have leverage, and then they now sell it back to us at a higher price. What we sold to them, because of leverage, they're able to use leverage to be resourceful, and they sell back to us like our crude oil. And it's crazy. But you see, with the concept of leverage, with the concept of productivity, with the concept of leadership, um, we would be able to improve our resourcefulness. And so, talking about AI, I was when I stumbled on AI, I was doing research about AI and use cases and all of that. I discovered that AI is one of the tools that individuals and businesses need to 10x their productivity. To 10x their productivity. You can use what you have right now, your time, your energy, your attention, the little money you have, plus AI will 10x your productivity. And that is why this conversation is important. That is why I'm passionate about what we are doing right now. Businesses can cut costs because of AI. Businesses can increase revenue because of AI. Businesses can save time, not just businesses, but you on this call, you can save time. And that is exactly what we want to do, right? So, why you must master AI automation and prompt skills? Everything starts with prompt. Everything starts with prompt. So, we cannot teach you about AI automation if you don't understand prompt engineering. So, but this is why you must master AI automation. 78% of companies now use AI in at least one business function. At least one business function. So they are either using it in operations. Recently, one of our clients asked us to build a system and automation that can help them monitor transactions that they do with their clients, help them simplify it, help them save money, because without the automation, they lose a lot of money at the end of the month when they are balancing their accounts. They are not they are losing like 500K. And you see, because of AI now, we are working on a system that can help them mitigate all of those challenges. That's the power of AI. So there is you're either using AI, or you either use AI in operations, or use it in marketing and sales, or you also use it in product development. AI is like a research assistant. What what Google would have taken you 6 weeks to do, to put together, AI can do it for you in 6 minutes. But you need to learn how to prompt. You see, you need to understand that if you're not using AI right now, you're already behind most companies. Already behind most companies. Secondly, the global AI market was about 279 billion in 2024, and is now projected to grow at 30 to 35% compound annual growth rates going forward. So if you don't master prompt engineering, you'd be left out from this. This share. You need to ask yourself, how much of this share do I want to take? 279 billion. Even if you take 0.01% by serving this global AI market, 0.01%, you can do the math. 0.0001% will still give you still be a millionaire in Nigerian naira. Like, the AI marketplace is a multi-$100 billion marketplace. So if you're hearing me right now and you're asking yourself, which industry can I play in? If you're asking yourself, which high income skill can I learn right now in the 21st century? If you're asking yourself, what can give me money if I start today, can give me money in 1 month? Guys, there's no other industry I can tell you other than AI. Like, I'm speaking from experience. It's crazy. It's that crazy. It's that crazy. And that is what the hottest industry right now in the world is AI. Billionaires are talking about AI. They are using AI. So how much more you that have not made $1 million? If people that okay, let's be practical. Look at Google, look at X, look at Facebook. All of them, they've brought their AI. So you may not build something as big as Facebook, but just think about learning one simple skill that can serve a business. So there are two categories of persons listening to me right now. You are either a business owner, or maybe you are a freelancer, or maybe you are an employee. One of the ways you can secure your employment, this is like a secret I'm giving you right now. One of the ways you can secure your employment anywhere is to master AI. They will sack everybody, but they will leave you. Because with you and AI, you can replace 10 other persons that are not as productive. And let me say this, AI is not here to replace anybody. AI is here to, in fact, enhance whatever it is you're doing. So that is why this conversation is important. If I were you, I would pay rapt attention. And finally, 60% of firms and almost 85% of large firms have adopted some form of automation in the last 12 months. So um, some of the people I learned from are in the US, and they started learning and making a lot of money with AI automation as far back as 2023. This is 2025. And because the world is now like a global village, whatever is happening in the US is already happening in Nigeria. So don't say it's still coming here. No, it's already here. So you must find a way to plug in. You must find a way to plug in. You must find a way to plug in. And that's exactly why we're having this conversation. Now, how do you become a master at making AI do your bidding? You know, I tell people, if you're lazy, AI will make you look foolish. If you're lazy, AI will make you look foolish. But if you if you are genuine and you want to put in the work, hard work, AI will make you look very smart. So how do you make AI help you not just look smart but be smart? Because there's a difference between looking smart and being smart actually, right? So that's where prompt engineering comes in. Now, if you're a business owner and you're hearing me right now, I need you to be rest assured. By the way, before I continue, we've prepared a gift, more like a template, right, for people that will stay till the end of the webinar. So we're not going to give that freebie to everybody. We're only going to give it to people that are ready, committed, serious, and intentional, ready to start their journey. More like we when I started learning about AI, it was crazy because I didn't have guidance. I was just and if you say you want to watch a lot of YouTube videos, there are thousands of YouTube channels talking about AI. You don't know the one to focus on. In fact, there are some channels that will tell you AI is scam. So imagine if you don't have guidance and you're just going from one YouTube channel to another, you become frustrated. So, but the template we are going to be sharing at the end of this call, we'll be dropping the link. We'll be dropping the link in the comment section for those that will still be on the call to just click download the template. We'll show you exactly how to use the template. So, like I was saying, if you're a business owner on this call and you're not already using AI, be rest assured that your competitors are already using AI. They are already using AI. And if you don't start, the best time to have started implementing or using AI in your business was 2 years ago. The next best time is today, right? In 2 years from now, mark my words, people who can't use AI as a skill will struggle to compete. So it's better you start positioning yourself right now. So it's basically inevitable. Basically inevitable. So what exactly is prompt engineering? It's simple. Sure, most of you would have heard of prompt engineering, prompt engineering, prompt engineering, and why is it critical? So, first of all, you need to understand what a prompt is. A prompt is just simply how you instruct AI. It's how you instruct AI. So, the same way you have an executive assistant and tell your executive assistant what to do is the same way you're meant to communicate with AI. And I'm going to show you exactly how AI has a language, and that language is called prompt. So, the same way in Nigeria, we have Hausa, we have Yoruba, we have Igbo language. For AI, it's called prompt. So how you prompt AI is how AI responds to you, more like garbage in, garbage out. Some persons will prompt AI and AI will be sounding like a very old professor. So imagine if you're a business owner and maybe you don't have time, you need to go and attend to a client, but you need to make a quick post on social media, but you really want that post to sound like you. If you don't know how to prompt, you go and just type anything you know, and AI will respond to you like an 80-year-old professor. And by the time you post, everybody will just know that this one don't go copy and paste from ChatGPT. You don't want to be like that. You need to master it to the point where it speaks like you. It anticipates what you're going to say. The quality of your prompt directly determines the quality of the output. That's the first thing you need to understand. So most times people say things like, AI cannot do anything for me. AI cannot do. It's not true. Don't. I tell people, if you're in a room and you have people talking down on AI, you're in the wrong room. You're in the wrong room. And I've discovered that people who talk down on AI are people that have not benefited from AI. And those people are probably people that have made money. They've built a business, successful business, so they really do not care. But in a few months, in a few years, they'll definitely care. But you that you've not made money, you are looking for money. Somebody's telling AI is scam, or somebody's telling AI is making your brain weak. Yeah. Oh my God. Quite the contrary, AI makes you actually sharper. Makes you sharper. It makes you, if you communicate with what's it called, with voice notes with AI, it's when AI is responding with voice, it has a way of also improving your mind, right? Anyways, there are there are 5 steps to prompt engineering framework. 5 steps, 5 steps, 5 steps. So step number one, let me just read it out and then we'll do like practical in a few minutes. Then Simon is going to come up. So there are 5 steps to prompt engineering framework. Maybe I should just share my screen. Maybe I should share my GPT screen so that we do something practical. Mm, I don't need to say anything about ChatGPT now. All of you know what ChatGPT is. So, step number one. So there are 5 steps. Before let me just list out the 5 steps before I come back here. If you are getting value already, please just use the comment section, drop a fire emoji. If you're learning already, let me see the fire emoji. Let me see the fire emoji. If you're getting value for your time, let me see the fire emoji. I'm not seeing any fire emoji. Oh. People are not getting value. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. I can see the fire. Share the fire. Thank you, Grace. Thank you, Erica. The sent one. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Plenty fire. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. So let's get back to business. Let's get back to business. So there are 5 steps to this framework. 5 steps. 5 step prompt engineering framework. Let me increase my. All right. So number one, So the first thing you want to do is state the instruction or goal, right? So the idea is you want to start with what you want the AI to do, right? What do you want the AI to do? You need to be clear, and then you want to also use a strong verb and include things like, for example, include words like generate, summarize, right? Compare. It has to be like a verb. Okay. So an example of a bad prompt. Example of a bad prompt. So if you just come to ChatGPT now and say, write about social media, this is wrong. This is wrong. So let's be practical now. So you just come here and you write. You say write about social media. A bad prompt. Or you can see it's not even asking. Could you clarify on what angle? Social media is a broad topic. For example, I can write about the impact of social media on society or mental health, you know, and all of that. So which one do you want me to focus on or something else? Right? So, but a good prompt instead is, for example, you can say generate a three-part marketing strategy for social media for a new SaaS product targeting millennials. Do you see the difference compared to this? And then it's going to give you every single thing you need. Every single thing. Every single thing. So that's step number one. Step two. Step two. Provide context and role. So step two, you are telling the AI who it is speaking as or what perspective you want it to take. So if you're doing like a research about copywriting, so there's a guy called Alex Omozi that wrote $100 million leads, and amazing marketer, amazing business guy. You can ask GPT, speak or give me a result like Alex Omozi. Assume you are Alex Omozi, right? You can say, assume you are Alex Omozi, and it will sound exactly like Alex Omozi. But because of time, let me just list it, and then I'm going to welcome Simon to handle his session because we are way behind time. Simon is going to be teaching us practical steps on how to build chatbots. So, step three, you want to add constraints. Maybe by our next class, 2 weeks from now, I'm going to give more examples and go deeper into this. Then provide examples. And then number 5, you want to ask for step-by-step reasoning. Okay, so let me just give you one example. Let me give you one example very quickly. So a bad prompt is somebody just come and say write a blog post about AI for small businesses. This is a bad prompt, but let's see what it's going to say. Here's a complete blog post you can publish or adapt for your website or newsletter. You see, it has given you, as bad as it looks, it's still great. It's still good, right? It's giving you all of this. It's giving you all of this. But let me give you something else. You are a digital marketing expert. Generate a 700 word blog post titled How Small Businesses in Nigeria Can Use AI Today to Grow. This is a good prompt. You now go ahead and say use a 3 real world examples, persuasive tone, and include a call to action at the end. And then you tell it, let's think through the structure step by step. First outline, then fill it in. Then you can now add show output, highlight stronger structure, examples, local relevance. So it's taking time now to give you something proper and better, right? Um, we're going to continue this next 2 weeks. I want us to get into something that is more interesting, which is thank you, Esther Felix, which is Simon's role. Um, Remember, by the end of this webinar, we are going to give you a template on how you can start. For those of you that shared the link for your contacts to join the group, I'm sure my executive assistant has sent you your gifts, a way for you to get started immediately. Simon, are you ready? Because of time, I have to stop here. I'm going to continue by our next.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, fantastic. I'm just going to stop sharing my screen right now, so that you can have the floor.
All right. Thank you so much, my boss. All right. Good evening, everyone. Once again, can I see your fire emoji so that I want to be sure that we are you are with us and you are ready to actually learn this. I mean, this AI thing that's been causing buzz all around. Can I see your fire emoji? Also, Raphael Precious, you're welcome. Okay, great. So I'll be sharing my screen. So I think okay. All right, let me just share my entire screen so that I won't have to. All right, so I think you need to bring up my screen. Oh, okay, great. All right, good evening, everyone, and I'm so excited that we all made it here today, right? So when we talk about AI, I mean AI and all of these things, how does it work? So AI agents or AI assistants has been one of the things that have been around for a very, very long time. It's not something new, right? It's not something. I mean, though it has been causing the buzz, but it's not really something new. We all have AI assistants on our phone. So if you've used Google Assistant, or you've used Amazon, what's the name? This Amazon Assistant, or Siri, yes, for iPhone users. All of these things are assistants. You don't really have a control over how it works. It's more like a pre-made thing. So, but with this particular section, I'm going to, share with you guys, you will be able to configure your assistant the way you want it, right? You'll be able to configure your assistant the way you want it, right? So, now when it comes to designing, all of these things, just like, are, when you are, how will I put it? When you when you are designing, you're designing a graphics, you're designing graphics and all of these things, right? You need a design software, like it could be Canva, it could be Canva, it could be Adobe Illustrator, it could be Photoshop, and so on and so forth. When you are doing video editing, right? You need a video editing software. It could be Premiere Pro, it could be CapCut, and so on and so forth. It could be DaVinci Resolve, right? And so on and so forth, right? So, for these AI agents, building out AI agents, there are so many platforms you can use, like so many platforms. The popular ones are Zapier. If you've heard of Zapier, is also a platform where you can build automations, even automations powered with AI. We have Make. You can build platforms on this. You can build, very awesome AI agents on these platforms. Then we have N8N. So for this particular section, we're going to be using N8N. And the reason why I really love N8N, so N8N means N8 and N, N8N.io. So the reason why I love N8N.io is because with N8N, it's flexible. It's very flexible. You can configure your AI the way you want it. You can, it can do anything the way you want it, right? So now I'm going to start from the beginning. I like as if we are a newbie, right? And I want to build out a chatbot, right? I told you guys, we are going to build out something that we can use in our business, something that we can use. So for this case, we are going to build out a chatbot, right? So, chatbot is something you send message to and it replies you. You ask question, you have conversation with, and we are going to look for ways we can actually make this chatbot very, very intelligent. Now, what the first thing you want to do is you want to sign up on N8N. So N8N is going to give you about 14 days free trial, right? You have 14 days free trial to, do whatsoever you want to do. So I'm just going to click on get started now, and we are going to start. Oops, why are we having this? Okay. All right. So I'm just going to sign up quickly. Let's say, okay, let me just, all right. I'm going to sign up quickly. Oh, it's not allowing us. Okay. Ah, okay. So I'm just going to say testing. Okay. All right. So we have that up. We are going to verify that we're not humans, that we are not robots. Then we're going to start our 14 days free trial. Okay. So let me just put 0, 1, 2. Mm, sorry.
Guys, remember the template we said we are going to give will be for people that will stay till the end of the webinar. So you don't need to rush out, just stay and learn. The recording is going to be on my YouTube channel after the session, so you can always come back to it and follow instructions, right? And the reason why we have the community is so that whenever you have questions, we are going to answer your question. And Esther, I've seen your question, we're going to answer it very soon.
All right. So we have our N8N setup. I'm just going to breeze through all of these questions quickly. All of these things. All right. Okay. Oh my God. As well. All right. So let me just skip. Let's just skip all the. Okay. I'll skip all of this. All right. Great. So we have our N8N cloud setup at the moment. So I want to let you know that this N8N thing, you can actually self-host it. So there are three ways you can use N8N. One is you use the N8N cloud. So the one we are using currently, where we have this 14 days free trial, is the N8N cloud. So you can self-host it on a server. So if you're someone that you would like to get your N8N, your entire automations running on a hosting, more like your website hosting, something like that. You don't want to use the cloud version, and the reason why is most people the cloud version is kind of expensive and limited to some extent. If you are going to run this, I mean, using the N8N cloud version, you should, I mean, production ready um for production ready projects and stuff like that, you'll be looking at spending at least $25 to $50 every month, which is kind of expensive, right? So most people go for the option of self-hosting it on a cloud, on a hosting server, more like the way you host website on servers, right? So there's a way you can do that. So the third way is you can also self-host it on your system. Yes, you can self-host N8N on your system, whereby I mean, and the entire automation would run your system. But the downside of this is you have to keep your system on 247. If your system goes off, or probably you shut it down or you sleep it, the entire automation stops working, right? So this is the reason why most people prefer to do it on a cloud, right? Either they do it on N8N cloud, or they host it on more like a web hosting server, right? So now we have our workflow here. Now the first thing you want to do is you want to come over to create workflow. Create workflow. All right. So this is it. We're going to create a workflow. Let's give our workflow a name. Let's say chatbots. Chatbots, AI chatbot. Let's give it AI chatbot. Now, your N8N, just like your design, what do you call it? Your design software, right? We have the canvas. So the canvas is where you do all your design, right? So and the N8N basically is very, very simple to design. I mean, it's very easy to design on the N8N because it's more like drag and drop. You drag and drop things, right? And right on the entire canvas, you're going to see how your bot is working. I mean, how your bots are connected together. So this is my canvas. And what I need to actually get all of these things connected together is what I call a node, right? Is what I call a node. So we need different nodes to connect this together. So now let's start. I'm going to click the plus icon here, or I click the plus icon here, anyone. So now the first thing we want to do is we want to build we want to build a chat bot. Sorry guys. So we want to build a chat bot, and the first thing a chat bot needs is what is input. And how does it get that input? It gets the input through a chat feature, right? it gets the input through a chat feature. So what we are going to do is we are going to bring in the chat node. So I'm going to click on this. I'm going to trigger this. So one way we need, the first thing your entire workflow needs is a trigger. Before a workflow can work, it needs a trigger. And there are so many triggers. So you can see we can trigger it manually. We can trigger it on an app event. That's if you have this installed on maybe Telegram and so on and so forth. Then you can trigger it on a schedule. That is, okay, 10 o'clock, your your entire workflow starts working. So you can trigger it on webhook. You can trigger it on form submission for those people that run ads whereby people get to fill form. You can actually set up your AI agent to respond to that particular form and reach out to your leads automatically. So all of these things are here. So, but what we are going to use here is our chat trigger. So I'll click on chat trigger. I'm going to make this available publicly so that you can see what I want to show you. So this is it, my chat trigger here, right? Now the second thing I want to do is I want to connect my AI agent. So I'm going to click on this. I'll click on AI agent. Just simple stuff. We're not doing much. So this is my AI agent, right? So as you can see, your AI agent usually have four, how would I put it? Your AI agent has one output and four inputs. Now, when we talk about output is the result you're going to get when the AI agent processes everything, right? The input is what is coming in. So you can see this is the input from the trigger that triggers the AI agent to work. We have the chat model, which is the brain of the AI agent. Now, even if I send anything to this particular AI agent, it's not going to work. Why? Because it does not have a brain at the moment, right? It's just like I mean, just a log, right? So it has, we need a chat model. We need the memory to always remember things. I'm going to show you why we need the memory, and we need tools it can work with, right? So, but for this case, we want to build a chat agent, something that will send message and it will respond to us. So for this case, we are going to need a chat model. So I'm going to click on chat model here. Now, there are so many chat models you can use, right? There are so many chat models you can use. We have OpenAI, we have Grok, we have we have so many. We have Google Gemini, DeepSeek, we have Cohere Chat, and so on and so forth, right? So for me, I use OpenRouter. Now, the reason why I use OpenRouter is because OpenRouter has all the mention any chat model, mention it, any chat model you will get it under Open Router. So Open Router is more like a a directory. When I mean directory, like a database of all the chat model you can ever see. I mean, all the chat model that have ever been released, Metal, and all the chat model that have ever been released, you will get it under Open Router, right? So most times I use the Open Router. Sometimes I use the Open AI chat model, but I want to make this very, very simple for you, right? So I'm just going to select the Open AI chat model. Now, for you to get the Open AI chat model to work, you need to have credentials. So credentials is more like an API to connect this your AI agent here to OpenAI server, right? So and to do that, I'm going to click on create new credentials. And what do I need? I need an API key. I need an API key for it to work. So how do I get my API key? Now, I want to go over to OpenAI platform. Where is it? Okay, yes. So I want to go over to platform.openai.com and I want to sign up. When you sign up on platform.openai.com, just basically sign up with your email and password and all stuff like that. Then the next thing I want to do is I want to click on, okay, when I come over to OpenAI, I'm going to see this particular page and so on and so forth. We want to come over to API keys, which is what our AI agent is, kind of requesting for here, right? So now I'm going to click on create new API key. I'm going to say test key. And I'm going to select, I'm just going to click default project, right? So I'm going to click on create secret key. Now I'm going to copy this particular key, come over to, now this key, you really need to keep it, because if you don't keep it, you won't have access to it again. So most times when I do things like this, I have them documented in my, I mean, in my secret folder, right? Just to get, so that I won't have to create, I won't have to come back here to create new key in order for me to get it to work. You might not have access to the key again. Let me see. Yeah, I said it. You can't have access to the key again, right? So you have to um you have to ensure that you have the key saved somewhere, right? So now that is that. Now for this particular key to work, you need what we call AI credits. We need what we are called AI credit. Now, for AI credit is basically, I mean, just add some money to your dashboard. Now, this particular is not going to consume so much. I've actually funded this account. Let me show you guys. It's not so you see, I funded this account August 12th with about I think that's about $5. And right now, see, I've just used about $0.01 to, I mean, to run this. I don't use OpenAI actually. I use OpenRouter. So, but I use OpenAI for embeddings, and don't worry, I don't want to complicate it. But with all the embeddings and all the functions I've done with this, I've only been able to consume this at the moment because I don't use much talking on OpenAI. So now we have our secret key, we have all our so on and so forth. Then I want to click on save here. Okay. Then that is done. Our OpenAI is connected now. So now it's connected. So you can select all the chat models that OpenAI has ever released, right? All the chat models, all the LLMs, I mean videos and so on and so forth, right? Even the current GPT-5, you will see it here, right? So if you're using it for coding, if you want to use this particular AI agent for coding, you can look into Codex and so on and so forth, right? So, but for this case, most times I go with 4.1 because 4.1 is doesn't consume lots and lots of credits. It's kind of fast. GPT-5 also is fast. I mean, GPT-5 is smarter, but it can't really handle tasks like 4.1. So there we have it. I'm going to save this now. All right. So hope if you're enjoying this, let me know. I really want to know if you're enjoying this. Let me know. Are you enjoying this? Or it's looking like it's looking like science experiments. Are you enjoying this? Okay. Great, great. So we have that in. Now let's test out our AI agent and see how it works. Let's test out our AI agent and see how it works, right? So now let's go back to our AI agent here. Oops, okay, yeah, this is it. Now, I'm just going to click on open chat, or yeah, I can actually you can actually interact with your AI agent directly on your N8N dashboard, or you can click on this, come over to this chat URL here, copy it, and I'll open a new dashboard and see. So let's see. Oops, not working yet. If it's not registered, okay. All right. Let me give that a try again. Oops, I understand. It's not active yet. Okay. All right, so let's reload this now and see. Great. Awesome. So now for those that actually use, I mean, if you are a web developer, right? You're a web developer, you can actually have something like this on your website. It's just basically you should have seen it on some website. You just tell you that I'm AI assistant. So you can see, hi there, my name is Net. How can I assist you? So we can actually edit that here. So I'm just going to come over here. So let's say my name is Simon right here, and I'm going to save that. So reloading this. Okay, so let's interact with our AI agent. Hello, how are you today? So you see that our AI agent is currently what? Is currently replying, hello, I'm doing well. Thank you. How can I assist you today? Right? Simple. That's just a simple chatbot. Now you can see how all of these things are working so that it won't be so I just click on open chat. I want to chat directly with it here. Hello. And let me just send that. So you see it has received our AI agent is thinking and has given us the reply. Hello, how can I assist you today? Now I want to tell you something. Even if I tell this AI agent, okay, my name is my name is Tim, and I want to okay, I need help with my how will I put it, with setting up an automation for my WhatsApp. Now remember, I gave this AI my name, right? I gave this AI my name, right? Okay, so it's thinking. You see that it's thinking. I said that okay, hi team, I would I would be happy to help you set up blah 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 blah. Blah. Would you tell me more about the kind of automation you want? So all of these things, you see, just a simple chatbot. Let me see if it's even reflecting here. No, it's not. Okay, okay. So then that is it. You see, just a simple chatbot and on like that. Now, if I'm going to ask this AI agent, I just told the AI agent my name. What is my name? Can you see? I don't know your name based on our conversation so far. If you would like, can you tell me? Even if I tell this AI agent my name, it's still not going to remember. Why? Because it does not have a memory. Now, everything that is happening, I mean, everything you are seeing here is also happening in the back end. Something you can see. So I'm just going to click on this and show you guys. So when inputs and outputs and data and all of these things are going on in our AI agent, there are three ways, there are four ways actually that N8N represents all of this data. Now you can see the message I sent, the action I did was sent a message and I asked the chat input was what is my name, right? Now all of these things are represented in four ways. Number one is schema. So schema is a more like just a simple representation of the chat itself. So you see the section ID, that is my chat section ID. You see the action I performed, which was send a message, and the chat input was I asked what is my name. So you can represent it as a schema, it can represent it as a table, more like a table. It can also represent as JSON. Then one way it can represent is what I call binary. So binary is more like ways you can represent videos, things that are not text. I mean, inputs that are not text. It could be voice, it could be videos, it could be documents, or again, it could be images. So those things are binary. We call them binary. So that is that for that. So you see the inputs got one input, entered into my chat agent. If I click on my chat agent, you'll be able to see the input, which is this, right? And you'll be able to see the output. So the output is I don't know your name based on our conversation so far. If you like, can you tell me, right? So if I put it on schema, you see the output. If I put it on this, you see. So now I want to show you something. There's a way you can actually do this and make it very, very dynamic, right? Dynamic in the sense that if an input is coming in, probably from your Telegram, or probably um, you want to, how will I put it? Like the input is coming from Telegram, right? And you want to be able to manipulate the data that is coming in. Let's say, for example, I want to manipulate this particular data. I want to manipulate this particular data. When I mean manipulate, I mean I want to add things to it. I want to remove some things from it. I want to manipulate it, right? So what I can do is I can come over here and click on define below. Define below, right? So now what I can do to manipulate this data is drag and drop. Now let me manipulate the data. Let me say never respond respond to this. Okay, so I want to manipulate this data. Then let me click on execute steps and let's see. Can you see? Can you see? I just manipulate. Even with the way I said, "What is your name?" I asked a question. I said, "Never respond to this particular chat here." And you see the output that came out is even when I was asking the question, "What is your name?" It's still saying understood. How can I? How can I what? How can I assist you? Right? So that's one way you can like very I told you that N8N is very, very flexible, right? It's very flexible. You can manipulate data anyhow you want it, right? So that is that for that. Now, no, I'm just going to remove this and I will leave my data in there. So okay. So I'm just going to execute again, and you see it's going to respond to this particular data that is coming in here. So you see, I don't have personal information about our user, blah 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 blah. So I don't know your name. Can I assist you today? So even if I keep on telling this AI agent, this chat agent, what my name, it won't remember. And the reason why is because of it does not have a memory. So now I need to add a memory. N8N has made it very, very easy for you to attach a memory to your AI agent, right? So what you just need to do is just click on the memory option here and click on simple memory. So there are also other ways. I mean, there are so many memories that you can add. There are so many memories that you can add. There are so many based on what you are looking out for. So we have lot and lot of memory. So progress majorly is what I use for chat agents, right? So right now our chatbot has a memory. Now it can remember our conversations, right? But there's something you need to do so that it would not when I chat with the AI agent, someone else chat with the AI agent, another person chat with the AI agent. There need to be a way that the AI agent will know that okay, this particular chat is coming from Simon. So if Simon asks me a question about our chat later, right, I should be able to remember. If this particular chat is coming from, let's say this particular chat is coming from Mr. Carlos, when Mr. Carlos engage with my chatbot, it needs to remember what Mr. Carlos has said earlier, right? So all of these things, and one way it can do that is what we know as memory key, right? So how do you get your memory key? Is through your section ID. So your section ID is always different, no matter. I mean, if I chat with my AI agent, my section ID will be different. If someone else chat with the AI agent, the person section ID will be different, and that's one way we can do that. So now I'm just going to click on the memory here, right? And I'm going to, okay, it has even input the section ID by itself. So I'm going to click on define below, and I'm just going to drag this section ID and drop here. So it doesn't have to be section ID all the time. It just has to be something that is unique to a particular data, right? So if anytime someone chats with the engage with the AI agent, the section ID is mainly for that person. That's what you should use for your memory, right? So, and when we talk about the context window is it needs to look back at how many conversations. Let's say, for example, I've been chatting with this AI agent since morning till evening. So if I have 5 here, it will only look at our last 5 chats, right? If I have 100 there, it will look at our last 100 chats, right? So, but what you want to do is you want to find a time, something that is that won't consume your AI credits and something that will at least make the AI, your chatbot respond faster. So, what I usually advise is 15, either 20 or 15 chats earlier, right? So, just look at all the chats we've had. I mean, 15 chats, 15 conversations in the past, and it tries to understand what the person says. So even if the last time you chat with this chatbot is last year, right? Is last year, it will still remember. It will still have that memory and it will remember. So now let's save this and test our chatbot. So I'm going to just test it here so that you guys can see what I'm saying. So I'm going to reload this and let's give it a try. Okay, so hello, Simon. Okay. Okay, how can I assist you today? My name is Tim and I need some help. So you see, it responds with my name. What assistant do you need? I need to create a chatbot. Okay, great team. So you see, during our conversations, it remembers my name. So if I ask it, okay, what is my name now? So you see, your name is Tim, and how can I assist you further with your chat bot project? So you see that now it remembers that my name is Tim, and it remembers that I'm actually having this conversation about the chat bot project. So this is how you can make your AI agent very, very. I don't know why I'm just going back to this thing. Okay. All right. So this is how you can make your AI agent very, very, kind of smarter. So now it understands our conversations. It understands everything, and so on and so forth. Right. So these are just like Mr. Carlos has said earlier. There are so many things you need to do when it comes to building AI tools, and one of it is prompting. Right? You need if you are going to build AI tools for your business, or you are going to build AI tools for other businesses, you need to be very good at prompting. Prompting is not hard, right? We are going to do some prompting here, right? We'll do some prompting here. So now, how do you do your prompting? We've been able to get our AI agent to understand everything. Now we want to get this AI agent branded. For just my business. Let's say, for example, I run ads, and this particular chatbot, I had it deployed on my WhatsApp to handle questions about ad, right? Now, what I can do is I don't want this chatbot to go outside anything. Like when you ask the chatbot things that is not related to ad, I don't want it to do that, right? I don't want it to do that. One way I can do that is what I call prompting. So now we're going to prompt our chatbot to be to be a customer support service, to handle the customer support service for my advertising agency. So now what I want to do is I want to come over to ChatGPT here. Okay, so I want to come over to ChatGPT here, and I want to ask the question. I want to tell you to okay, I am okay. I am currently. So you see, we are using prompting for our prompts. We are using ChatGPT to do it, but you also need to be able to prompt ChatGPT to give it the right prompt, right? So the first thing you want to do is you want to give it the tags, or you want to give it. There are so many things when it comes to prompting. We have the tags, we have the context, we have the format, and we have the restrictions, or what do we call it? Guardrails, right? Guardrails or restrictions. Now the tags is what you want ChatGPT to do for you. The format is in what format do you want ChatGPT to present the output to you. The context is you want to tell ChatGPT what you are working on so that it can give you results based on what you are working on. Then the guardrails are what you don't want in your output, right? So those are those four things. Major things that you need when it comes to prompting. Now, the first thing I want to do is I want to give it the task. So write a system prompt for me. That is the task. Write a system prompt for me. Right, that is the task. Now I want to give you the top context. This is the context. I am currently building a chatbot for my advertising agency. I need the chatbot to answer my customers' questions. Right now, that is the context. Okay. Oh, I don't know how to spell currently again. Help me, guys. Okay. So, my to answer my customer's question, Now that is the context, right? Now the format is I want the conversation, conversation with the AI with the AI chatbots to be friendly. That is the output, right? What you are looking out for. Friendly, 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 and heartwarming. That is the output you're looking out for. Heartwarming, just like a real human chat. Now let's add some guardrails. Now guardrails is what you don't want the chatbot to do. So I don't want the chatbot but to answer questions outside advertising. Instead, it should end the conversation politely, or okay, yeah, we're going to do something. I want to try two things with you guys. Now, I want the chatbot to end the conversation politely, one. And second is I want the chatbot to transfer to a human agent. I want you two guys to see how prompting your chatbot can make it much more smarter, right? So now let's do that. Now, write the system prompt for us. It's going to write the system prompt for us. Okay, we want to do this, as fast as possible. All right, all right, all right. So we are making our chatbot smarter and branded for just our business. So I'm just going to copy all of this to this. I'll copy, then come back to my N8N chatbots, yeah, and I'll click on my AI agent. So I'm just going to, okay, I'll click on my AI agent and I want to come over to add options, system message. So you see under my system message, the only prompt there is you are a helpful assistant. That is why it's just doing like a helpful assistant. No function. So now I've copied and pasted my this, right? And I'm going to save. All right, so now let's reload our chatbot and let's have a conversation. So I remember it remembers my name. So I've reloaded it all, but let me say, what is my name? Let's see. Okay, now this is because of it's a new conversation, right? It's a new conversation, does not remember my name. So I'm going to say my name is Simon. Oh, sorry, my name is Tim. Okay. So now you can see that because of my prompting, look at it, say I don't have your name, but I'm here and excited to help you with any advertising or marketing questions you have. What can I do for you today? Teach me. Now we've prompted this to give us things about advertising and marketing, right? But I want to ask it to teach me how to cook. Teach me how to cook. Now let's see the response. So you see, that is really interesting question, but I am only able to help with what advertising related topics. If you ever need help with ads or marketing, I'll be right here for you. You see, so no matter how I try to push this AI agent to teach me anything about outside marketing, advertising, and so on and so forth, it's not going to do it. Guide rails, right? So let me see. Okay, let me ask a question. What is advertising? You see, it's going to happily answer me. Advertising and the types. So it's going to answer me, all the things about advertising and so on and so forth, blah, 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 like that. So now let's give it a very important task. I have a product to promote in my local environment. So these people don't don't these people are not problem aware. I mean, they don't know that they have a problem, right? They are not solution aware. They are not solution aware. They don't know that there's even a solution for the problem they have, right? And very hard to sell to. How do I run my promotion? Now, our AI chatbot is thinking, oh, I should have shown you guys. So you see, he said, okay, hi team, thanks for blah 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 blah. You are interesting spot where people know people, where people, oh sorry, are not problem. Oh, sorry. I said people are not problem aware, but they are solution aware. So it just like followed what I said. So they are interesting where people don't know, people know about the solution, but are not feeling the problem strongly. Here's a warm up. So it tells me everything about what? About solution. All about if I teach them how to cook too. Okay. All right. So that's a fantastic idea. Teaching them how to cook, blah 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 blah. Blah. Okay, now I'm just going. I've been able to chat with this AI agent. I mean, it's very happy at the moment. Can you teach me how to cook? It's very like it has the context of our conversation that we have been talking about marketing. I've kind of pushed it a little into cooking. Now let me ask it. Can you teach me how to cook? So you can see it's back to what? It's back to what we said. Okay, but I'm here to, if you want, I can help you create a fun cooking related promo to showcase your product instead. So you see, I'm only here to help you with what? Advertising and marketing. So this is one way you can make your chatbot kind of smarter, right? Prompting it. Now I said I want to do something, right? I want it, instead of ending the conversation politely, I want the chatbot rewrite the system prompt, right? Write the system prompt. It should transfer the user to a human agent instead. All right, so we're rewriting our system prompt. You see, it gave us the tonality of the chatbot. It needs to be warm, human-like, and conversational. If, for example, you want to deploy this in a professional setting, right? You can say something like, okay, instead of this, it needs to be human-like and professional. It's going to, I mean, it's going to do all of those things. So you just really need to do four things when it comes to prompting your AI agent, right? One is what you give it the task, which is to write. I mean, whatever it needs to do. You give it the context of what you are working on. You need to give it the what do I call it again? Yeah, you need to give it the context. You need to give it the output, what you are looking out for, the result you are looking out for, and you need to also add restrictions or guardrails. So guardrails is what you don't want in your format, what you don't want in your, I mean, in your output. So now we've been able to rewrite this, and we want it to transfer. So your goal is to make every user feel heard, appreciated, whether you answer this smoothly or the blah, 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 so on and so forth. So now let's see, let's try this out. I'm going to ask it to teach me how to cook, and let's see what it will do. Okay, so I'm going to come over to my system message again. I'll copy and paste the new one. All right. Okay, I'm going to save this, right? And I'm going to come back to my chat here. Now, I'm not going to reload this chat. If I ask it, what is my name? My name, it will still remember my name, hopefully. Yes, your name, hi team. I remember you mentioned your name earlier. How can I assist you with advertising and marketing needs today? Now, we know that this particular chatbot is for advertising and marketing, right? But I want to ask it out teach me how to cook. So I'm going to do the question again, and let's see what it will do. Okay. Okay, I think, but my expertise is not about advertising. If you're interested, I can suggest some fun ways to promote your cooking lesson. Blah, blah. Okay, this is because it's the previous this thing. Let's reload and ask again. All right, so I'm going to ask again and let's see. All right, so now this is it. That is a great question. It's a bit outside what I can help you with. Let me connect you to one of our team members who can assist you further if you have any question about advertising or marketing. I am here to help you. No, I want you to help teach me. I want you to teach me how to cook. Now I'm pressing it like I want you to teach me how to cook. No matter what, it's going to transfer to human agents. Now, you see, I would love to help with advertising tips, but cooking is a bit outside my expertise. If you have any question about branding, blah, 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 I'm here to help you. I really want to help, but I'm here to advertising. No matter what, for cooking lessons, I recommend a cooking website. Now, it's recommending a website. If you like to find some, meanwhile, if you have any project related to arts and blah, 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 blah. So that's it. You understand? So these are ways you can actually make your AI. I mean, we are going too much. So, but all right. So this is one ways you can. This is a chatbot, right? This is a chatbot, and these are ways you can make your AI, your chatbot, kind of smarter. Our time is fast spent. I would have shown you how you can deploy this on Telegram, right? I have an AI assistant deployed on Telegram at the moment. This is the back end of the AI assistant. See, so many lines and so many lines and so many things, right? So this particular AI assistant is capable of voices. It can engage with, you can engage with it with voice. It's capable of listening to, it can get videos, it can watch text and so on and so forth. And one thing with AI agents is, now I told you guys you need the brain, we've added that, you need the memory, and one thing you also need is tools. So for this particular chat agent to be, to be very, very smart, to have the latest information about your business, you can also add more like a database to it, right? So you can add a database. It will be able to know all your advertising prices. It will be able to know all the product prices. It will be able to know everything about your business, right? Just upload, just create a Google Doc, Google Doc, a document, and upload it on your database. So even if your price changed today and you make changes to that price this morning, the AI agent, like 1 minute after, if someone asks question about the price, it's going to reply the person with the updated price. So you see, this is one thing that I would have actually loved to show you how to deploy this in Telegram, how to deploy it on WhatsApp, how to deploy it on your website and all of these things, but our time is fast spent, right? So we are going to show you how to do all of those things. Later, Mr. Carlos will talk about that. So your chatbot is, at the moment, is kind of useful, but not too useful because you still need to do some things. It needs to be able to, when people are chatting with your chatbot, right, you need to also notify your team members that, okay, someone is interested in this thing. Now, I told you that the chatbot was saying here that it's going to transfer to human agents, right? So one way it can do that is when you add tools to it. So when it's saying that I will transfer you to a human agent, what it's going to do is going to send your conversation and all your stuff to that particular human agent on WhatsApp or maybe Slack or WhatsApp group or Telegram, whichever one you have in here, right? So those are ways you can actually make your chatbot. And this simple system I've set, we're able to set up. You can convert it into a customer support, right? You can convert it into a personal assistant, just like it's still the same thing. Let me show you guys here so that it won't be as if please and please don't worry about all of this, right? So this is my message coming in on Telegram, right? Everything is connected to my AI agent right here. We have all of the tools I told you guys. You can see I have a memory here. I have my brain here, open router, and message is sending into my Telegram, right? So all of these tools right here now, you see all of these tools right here are connected to servers. These are what we call servers. So all of these things are what we are going to be showing you guys how to, build them out, the logic behind this, and it's very easy. If I would have actually loved to explain this, but we are going to do that later. So these are ways you can actually get your AI agent to be very smart, right? So adding tools, adding servers, just like I've done here, right? You see, I added some servers. This particular server handles my to-do list. This particular server does research for me, right? I don't need to go to ChatGPT to do my research. I just basically just send my AI agent and it does the research here. This particular server handles my email, all my emails. It reads my email, it deletes my email, it summarizes my email, it unread my email, right? So this particular server handles my calendar. It book appointments, it delete appointments, it notify everyone that has every attendee, right? It does all of these things. So these are ways you can actually, it's still the same thing as this, right? It's still the same thing. Your chatbot, your chat, which is my Telegram here, my AI agent with my brain and memory, then my tools, right? So there are so many ways you can actually make this particular thing very, very useful. You can deploy it as
Thank
a chat
you.
agent. You can deploy it as all of these things and so on and so forth. So, Mr. Carlos, the
Thank you
floor
so
is
much.
yours. Thank you.
Wow, wow, guys, guys. If you got value, let me see your fire emoji. If you know you got value, let me see your fire emoji. If you leave Mr. Simon will keep speaking till the next
I
5
like talk.
days.
I like talking.
Yeah. Let me see the fire emoji. The sent one says nice, 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 nice. Esther Felix says nice, nice, nice. Wow. People are okay. Delhi is giving us the fire emoji. Guys, this is the time where we are going to be sharing that template with you. This is the time where we'll be sharing the template with you. If you know any of your friends that came to this call and they are not here, tell them to come on, because I'm not going to send that template to anybody's DM. If you enter my DM to say please, I will ask you why did you not stay. Other people that stay don't call. Do they have two head? So Simon, please just drop a message on the group and ask people to come, because this is like that time where we also need to show you guys how to make use of it, right? Anyways, I know we've shared a lot with you tonight, and with the fire emoji, I know that you got value, and if you're like most people watching right now, I know your mind is probably thinking, ah, Carlos, Simon, I've gotten so much value, but where do I even start? You know, I'm sure I know I saw a particular comment. Let me look for it. Let me look for it. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. No, it's not. It's not this one. It's Esther Felix said yes, and it's also looking like science experiment, and we can relate, right? The good news is our AI community is here to stay. It looks like Simon was rushing today, but we'll be having our next session. We are going to just pick one aspect and talk about it, because AI is really broad. It's not something you can learn in one webinar, right? And the truth is, myself and Simon were once there, but the more you like, the Bible says, the faith comes by hearing, and hearing by the word of God. You know, and the truth is, you can learn all of these tools, but without the right guidance, without the right accountability, without clear direction, you always feel stuck, and at some point you even want to give up. right? So let me just share a bit about this. Why most people never make money with AI. Number one, they don't know what to do. And this is that stage of unawareness. They don't know what to do. They don't know anything. They don't know um, Zapier. They don't know any tool at all that makes it easy for them to understand AI automation. Then number two, they know what to do but don't take consistent action. And that is why we started our community. And we want, by the time you're in a community where you see what other people are doing, you would also be inspired to want to keep showing up. And finally, they don't have anyone who has done it before to guide them. So even if you go to learn on YouTube, you go to YouTube to learn, the truth is you don't know those people on YouTube. They're just watching their videos. You have no idea what they've built. But for us, we have clients that we work with, you know so we can show you our pitfalls, the mistakes we made when we started, and so many other things. And that is why we created the 5 days AI automation accelerator program. Now this is not a program for everybody. It's just for people who are ready to learn AI, especially AI automation for businesses. So if you have been asking yourself, what is that skill I want to learn? Now is not the time to say, I want to go and learn baking, or I want to go and learn shoemaking, or I want to go and learn how to make soap. No, those times have passed. Am I saying you shouldn't learn it? Learn it. But I'm saying if you want to make a lot of money in a short time, AI automation for businesses is what can do that for you. So this program has been designed to help you learn how to make money with AI skills. Even if you're new, the 5 days AI automation accelerator program has also been designed to help you build real automation workflows for businesses, right? And then finally get your first or next paying client using AI, right? Now, if you want to join that 5 days AI automation accelerator program, this is what you're going to get: 5 days hands-on AI training. Like for 5 days, imagine we just had one day today, and you see so much value that you got. You're going to be getting 5 days hands-on AI training. You're also going to be getting access to the recording, so you can always go back and watch the recording. And then you're going to be getting access to our premium AI tools vault. So many of the tools that we've already created, we have them in a vault. So once you join the automation accelerator program, you're going to get access to all of it. And then you'll be having a guest, we'll be having private guest sessions. And we myself and Simon, we've connected with AI automation experts all around the world, like from different parts of the world, from the US, from the UK, from Qatar. We even have like a community of AI engineers, developers, and the rest. We've just built that community. Now, if you say you want to start from the scratch on your own, I really do not know how long it will take you. But with this 5 days automation accelerator program, you're also going to have access to a private community. You have access to a private community, right? And then aside that, you'll be having some very, very, very powerful bonus, right? So one of the bonuses you'll be getting is our 1.2 million naira AI skill library. It's worth over 1.2 million, and it's a collection of AI premium courses, toolkits that will help you master AI automation faster in line with our guidance. And then this second bonus is like the most important, because I've discovered that if you learn everything about AI, just like you learn different skills, many people say they want to learn digital marketing, they want to learn web design, they want to learn so many shiny object skills. At the end of the day, after they learn it, Selling it is not a problem. Finding clients is not a problem. So one of the bonuses people who are interested in joining the automation accelerator will get is our 500,000 naira client blueprint. So it's like a private breakdown on how to find clients, how to pitch to your clients, and how to close your first 500,000 naira AI client. So this particular package we are going to be giving out for you, giving it to you for free. Is worth over 200,000, but you'll be getting it for free. You're also going to be getting our WhatsApp AI automation mini course for free, where you'll be learning how to automate your WhatsApp to generate leads and clients 24/7, even while you're sleeping. So if you have a product business, you don't need to always be online responding to clients. We're going to give you all of that for free. So as you can see, we are literally giving you everything you need to start. Like we're giving you every single thing you need to start, right? And normally I charge about 100,000 if you want to have like a consultancy session with me, or a private mentorship. Many people that have enrolled into my private mentorship knows what I'm saying, you know. But we want to give like a special offer to 10 persons, just 10 persons, and we're going to be giving you all of these bonus, right? So for let me just hold on a bit. Let me okay. All right. So this is the 5 days AI accelerator for business owners. This is what you're going to be getting. Let me remove this. Okay. So you can see you're going to be basically learning how to build workflows that run your business on autopilot, and you can also use it for businesses, right? Set up AI assistant, chatbots, content engines, and the rest. So this particular accelerator program is 50,000, but we are currently giving out a 50% discount, right? In addition to all of the bonuses I talked about, right? So for anyone on this call, I want to even do something more crazy right now. For anyone on this webinar who joins the 5 days AI accelerator for business owners tonight, instead of paying 25K, you can pay 20,000. So with 20,000, you're going to get access to all of the bonuses that is worth over 1.2 million. I think it's a crazy deal, but the point we're trying to make is we want this thing to be accessible to everybody, right? So if we had said let's charge 500K for the value we'll be giving you is worth it, right? Even if we said let's charge a million, it's still worth it. But with 20K, you get access to that private community and so many other things. Anyways, Simon, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I can hear you clearly.
Fantastic, fantastic. So, how do we give them access to their free?
Okay. Okay. So
That
for the
link,
template, I'm going to can you hear me?
yeah, go ahead.
All right. So for the template, the template is going to be the same chatbot we worked on. This particular chatbot we worked on. So I've been able to generate the templates for you guys. All you just really need to do is do your sign up on N8N, do your sign up on OpenAI, get your API key. You can come back to this recording, to get your API, to learn how to get your API key and just put in all of those information. So the template, I'm going to probably drop it in the chat so that you can bring it up. So let me do that. I'll drop it in the live chat. so you can bring it up.
All right. So for anyone who is ready to make payments, um, if you are ready to jump into the 5 days AI accelerator program for business owners, just say I on the chat box. Say I on the comment section. If you want to take advantage of this offer tonight, just say I on the comment section. Say I.
Okay, so while we do that, let me just quickly walk you through how you can. Can I go on with that? Why we?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so I just dropped the link in the chat. So if you've seen that, can bring it up as well. So
Okay. Um, I can't see it yet. Can you send it to me on WhatsApp? Simon, are you there? Your mic is muted though.
okay, so I think you need to bring up my screen.
Oh, okay. Um, all right.
Okay, is it up now?
Yes, yes, up.
Okay. All right. So when you put in the link, it's going to take you up to a drive. I think this particular drive. So in that particular drive, you're going to, yes, it's going to take you to a drive. In the drive, you're going to have the templates I want to share with you guys. So here's a template. All you just really need to do is you download it. Oops. Okay. Just sorry, guys. So when you get access to the drive folder, what you want to do is you want to download. You see, you under it, you see the AI chatbot JSON there. So it's exactly this. All the settings and all of it there. The only thing you just really need to work on is you work on the you get your open AI chat key, I mean your API key, and ensure that you have signed up on N8N. And I have shown you guys how to do that. So you download it, right? Once you've downloaded it, you come over to your N8N. So I'm just going to click on personal here. Let me open a new workflow. So I'm going to click on create workflow right here. Okay. So I'm going to click on this three dots over here. I've downloaded it, right? I'll click on the three dots here and I'll click on import from file, right? Then I'm going to select the AI chatbot which I downloaded here. I'll click on open and the AI chatbot will be updated. I mean, everything will be there for you guys. Everything will be there. The prompt I did will be there. Everything will be there. The only thing you're just going to work on would be the API key, which you need to get. So your credentials, create new credentials, and put in your API key, right? I don't think the credentials is not going to come with it, so so you guys won't have access to my AI credits. So, but everything will be there. You can interact with it, you can play with it, try new things, and so on and so forth. So that's it. Thank you so much, Mr. Carlos.
All right. Thank you so much. Now, for anyone who is interested in joining the 5 days AI automation accelerator program, the program starts 3rd of November to 7th of November. Um, so for those of you on the call, you have an opportunity to, instead of paying 25K, you can just pay 20K and you're going to get access to all those bonuses I talked about. You're going to be getting our skill library, a collection of AI premium courses and toolkits to help you master AI automation faster. You're also going to be getting our first 500K client blueprint, more like a breakdown on how to find, pitch, and close your first 500K AI clients. That one is valued at 100,000. And then you'll be getting our WhatsApp automation mini course. You're also going to be getting our ultimate AI freelancer toolkit, proven templates, proposal, workflows that you can copy to start getting clients immediately. Like I said, it's not even about, you can learn the skill, but um, without the knowledge on how to position yourself to make money, it's still going to be difficult. So if you are ready to join the 5 days AI automation accelerator program, you can just send me a message on WhatsApp right now so you can get access to that extra discount. So instead of 25K, you're just paying 20,000 to get access. So the sent one, you said you have a question. So if for anybody that has a question, please, you can just drop a message. You can ask your question on the WhatsApp group. For those that want to take advantage of
Yeah,
the
I'm actually
AI,
seeing some questions here also. Probably I should just respond to it at once.
what question is
I
that?
think someone sent question. Okay,
Okay,
so
you can use
the
this one
link
with
will
your mobile
be
device. Is that the question?
yeah. Okay, yeah, you can it can be done with your mobile device. Just switch your mobile device to landscape and you'll be able to do everything I just did. You can do it with your mobile device. So it might just be frustrating, but yeah, it works on mobile device too.
All
And the
right,
link
all
will be
right,
provided. Thank you.
all right, fantastic. So thank you so much, guys. We're going to continue to have, so last 2 weeks we had episode 1. Today is episode 2. We're going to have episode 3 2 weeks from now. So stay tuned. If you have any question, feel free to ask your questions in the WhatsApp group, or you can just come into our DM. But more importantly, take advantage of the 5 days AI accelerator program so that all of these things can make sense to you. You know, we'll continue episode 3. Do well to, where's the link? Someone, how did they get access to the,
Okay, I dropped it
where's the link?
in the live chat. I dropped it in live chat and I sent it to you on DM too. So you
Okay,
can display it.
all right. So I've sent it. Please let me know if people can click it. Let me know if it's clickable. Is it clickable? Is the link clickable? Okay, yes, the link is clickable from here. So please, guys, let me know if you can click it. The link isn't visible, sir. This is the link. I already posted it. I already posted it. So please, I want to ensure that everyone on the call has gotten this. Simon, I feel like we should give this, I think there are 13 persons on this call right now. I think we should give them an another another gift. Um, just thinking how we can, you know what, guys, if you're on this call and you can see me, i'm going to I'm going to put my email address here. So send me send me send me a mail. So this is like a code. I'll give you guys yeah, more goodies. Damilola says more goodies. So that's what you get when you stay till the end. Send me a mail and just say I stayed till the end. I stayed till the end, and I'm going to give you guys an extra gift. I'm going to give you guys an extra gift. Meanwhile, if you can right now take advantage of this 5-day AI accelerator for business owners. So you're going to be learning how to save a lot of hours weekly for businesses, how to cut costs. Many businesses are looking for ways to save money, save time, increase their sales, and we are going to be showing you how you can learn all of that to either apply it for your businesses or serve clients and then you get paid. um I think this is a giveaway price. What we are giving you is a giveaway price for those of you that will take advantage of it tonight. Instead of paying 25k, you're just going to pay 20,000. So just send me a message now in my DM. Send me a message now in my DM and ask for payment details and take advantage of it. After tonight, the price goes back up to 25k, and from November 3rd, price goes back to 50k. So, like they say, early bird catches the worm. Thank you so much, guys, for staying till the end. Remember to send me a mail. And for those of you that want to take advantage of the, for those of you that want to take advantage of the, oh, I'm already getting email. For those of you that want to take advantage of the 5 days AI accelerator for business owners, do well to send me a message and ask for payment details. Thank you. You should also say thank you to Mr. Simon. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Carlos. Thank you. I want to say thank you to Simon. Say thank you to Simon. Yes, Simon, before we go, can you tell us a little bit about the what they'll be getting in episode 3?
Okay, so episode three, we'll be looking at deploying all of these things. We'll deploy it on WhatsApp. We're also going to deploy it on Telegram and probably frequent other episodes. We'll be looking at how to make it voice enabled, how to ensure that it recognizes documents, it recognizes images. I mean, it can tell you things. I was actually testing out something. I was like, okay, this is my workspace. What can I do to to shop your workspace? And it's kind of gave me some things, right? So all of these things are what you will be learning in our all other episodes. So thank you.
Fantastic. Fantastic. By the way, I didn't mention this 5 days AI accelerator is not for everybody. It's only for people that are ready to make money with AI, right? So if you don't have the 20k to pay tonight, it's fine. The Lord will provide for you. But for those of you that have the money and you want to take advantage of it, make hay while the sun shines, right? Whatever thou doest, do quickly. Okay, so I'm going to be ending the live stream right now. Please do well to share your experience on the WhatsApp group. Do well to share your experience on the WhatsApp group. God bless you all. Do have a fantastic